What's good, y'all? Michael here today with another video. Listen, I saw that fucking live stream, man. Look, all I have to say is this to the guy. I don't know his actual full name, so I'm just gonna say LOL that's basically his channel name for right now until I actually know his real name. Listen, man. I'm gonna be very honest when I say about Patrick Mahomes, and I'm gonna respond to this in the nicest way possible. Look, man. Look. All I'm going to say is this. Mahomes are proved in Super Bowl. What did we learn Super Bowl night? The Bucks versus Tampa Bay. The Bucks versus the Kansas City Chiefs. What did we learn about Patrick Mahomes? He needs everything around him to be perfect. Because if Mahomes, hypothetically speaking, if Mahomes goes, it just proves me one thing. Alex Smith hasn't changed at all since he left Kansas City. And lots of Kansas City Chiefs, like, I've watched Alex Smith for the majority of the time he was on Kansas City. He would religiously win like 10, 11 games because of all the talent he had. He would religiously win 10, 11 games. Like, I don't remember, like, look, any quarterback with that type of play caller, like Andy Reid. Alex Smith hasn't changed since he left the Kansas City Chiefs. And the only reason why he made the playoffs because the Eagles tanked the game. On top of that, and before you say he won comeback player of the year, you do realize he only won that because they were going to give it to nobody else. Like, who were they going to give it? Who were they going to give it to? Like Big Ben or someone? Like, all I'm going to say is that. And the only reason why he made the playoffs is because another team tanked. On top of that, he didn't even play against the Buccaneers. Taylor Heinicke did, which he's going to come up next, by the way. Listen, man. If Mahomes proved one thing on Super Bowl night, it's that he needs everything around him to be perfect. Now, what I don't understand is the media will defend Patrick Mahomes because they love Patrick Mahomes. Every time he does a no-look pass or does some magical shit that he gets credit for it, they'll defend him. But if it was like a Lamar Jackson sucking in that Super Bowl, the running back jokes would be hit on him 24/7. 24/7. To be completely honest with you, man, LOL, until you actually give me your full name. Listen, dude. Listen. Mahomes is a great quarterback. I'm not denying his greatness. He was actually a part of my fantasy leagues 2 years ago. So I'm not denying his greatness, but all I'm going to say is this. It has to be thankful for the system he's playing in with a good offensive line and good playmakers like Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. And a good play caller, Andy Reid, because I don't think without that, he basically would be a screw-up. Look at Alex Smith. He basically would religiously win 10, 11 games a season on the Kansas City Chiefs. And ever since then, Alex Smith has been a course. Look, at the end of the day, man, if you think Mahomes' career is going to be easy, opponents are going to know how to beat Patrick Mahomes. They're basically going to put a safety on Tyreek Hill and dare him to throw to Kelce all game. I'll tell you all the teams that I think that the Kansas City Chiefs will have some struggles with. The Patriots, who basically are going after basically anybody. The Buffalo Bills. The Browns, if they can keep it up with their magical shit. Who's that other team? Oh, the Ravens, if Lamar Jackson can. And by the way, how's Lamar Jackson doing? You really think that the offensive line performance against the Buccaneers was bad? You should see Lamar Jackson's offensive line. His offensive line is way worse. but he went in to the Tennessee Titans field and put his shoe right up Derrick Henry's ass, and he stomped down on that logo. So, and you want to say, oh, Mahomes has already proven himself because he only has like one ring. Newsflash, you're a Packers fan. I know how that fucking feels because Aaron Rodgers and Drew Brees haven't been back to a Super Bowl, and they're gonna retire with only like one Super Bowl. Okay. Does Patrick Mahomes remind me of Aaron Rodgers in his prime? Sure. But he reminds me of Aaron Rodgers like on the 49ers or something. But I wouldn't view Patrick Mahomes as, oh, he wouldn't be good on this team, or I'm just trying to defend the stupid decision. Look, if we have so let me ask you a question, LOL. If you swap Mitchell Trubisky and Patrick Mahomes, and Mitchell Trubisky's now in the Kansas City Chiefs, are the Chiefs the worst team in the AFC? I'll give you a direct answer on that. No, I don't think that they would be the worst. I think they'll probably be about the same because this is the team that religiously won 10, 11 games with Alex Smith. And trust me, Mitchell Trubisky in his left foot is better than Alex Smith. That is not even close to a debate. Right now, Mitchell Trubisky is arguably better than Alex Smith. With Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce and that good of an offensive line to allow him to do whatever, to have him a clean pocket, yes, I do think Trubisky would succeed on the Chiefs. Now for Patrick Mahomes, Mahomes already proved to the NFL that he needs everything around him to be perfect. So, I just think Chiefs fans need... There's this one Chiefs fan that's in CG Bully's live stream that says, oh, Mahomes played terrible. I'm not even going to make an excuse about the offensive line, even though it did play terrible. Mahomes gets all the smoke. And it's like Fitz Vegas said, if it was Lamar Jackson, then you would hear, running back jokes 24/7. I don't think we would hear the end of it if Lamar played like Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Look, at the end of the day, man, Lamar Jackson will have a better career than Patrick Mahomes if Baltimore actually give him a wide receiver. Patrick Mahomes better be thinking he has Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce, because hypothetically speaking, if he's on the Ravens right now, I don't think the Ravens would be any better. Because Patrick Mahomes is not a mobile quarterback like Lamar Jackson. Can Patrick Mahomes scramble better than Lamar? No. But I think Lamar Jackson would arguably have a better season than Patrick Mahomes if the Ravens get him a number one wide receiver. And I promise you, he will win more Super Bowls than Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen, before they got him Stephon Diggs, had the highest incompletion rating in the NFL before they got him Stephon Diggs. And he's already proving that he's going to be a Super Bowl champ. He's a young John Elway. And actually, Fizz Vegas actually did a video on him on his archive channel and said he's a young John Elway. He needs a number one receiver and a little bit of accuracy, and he'd be the man. And let me ask you a question: does Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson great quarterbacks? Yes. Do I think they're Hall of Fame quarterbacks? Sure. Do I think they're Super Bowl worthy? Sure. But Patrick Mahomes has already proven that he needs everything around him to be perfect. And I think lots of people that subscribe to my channel, even if they don't like me, would agree with me. Can Mahomes make good plays? Sure. Can he extend drives? Sure. But he needs everything around him to be perfect. Otherwise, he'll be running for his life every play. And trust me, man, if Chad, his team was about to lose to the Cleveland Browns, but he's lucky Andy Reid knows how to deal with quarterbacks. I see Matt Moore. He basically transformed from a reject in Miami to he put up points versus Aaron Rodgers and Kirk Cousins. And Chad Hundley won them a playoff game against the Cleveland Browns. So I don't see the problem here. I don't think he. So you put him on any other team. The only team I see him succeeding in the NFC is basically New Orleans. Other than that, I don't think he would succeed anywhere else. Well, maybe on the Patriots he would, but I don't see him succeeding on anything else. So I want you to say that, oh, Michael, look, man, his offensive line has already regressed this offseason. Oh, but they signed Kyle Long. Kyle Long is injury prone, man. That's the reason why the Bears, well, according to him, he got fired. Look, I know Kyle Long for basically his time on the Chicago Bears. He was not always there, even in our success in 2018. You know, he was never really there. So good luck with that, Patrick Mahomes. So anyway, that's it. That's all. Please go subscribe. As always, my name is Michael, and I approve this message.